Welcome to Attribute Breakdown. I am the Custard Prophet. This time we are going to be cutting a hole in SI's frozen lake and fishing for player attributes. What will we catch? In this series we explore one single attribute in a short video. We'll examine what the attribute means, how it links to other player attributes to make a player better or worse. We'll also think about the positions that attribute is useful for and how to best train it. If that sounds like something you might want to see more of, then please like the video and subscribe to the channel to ensure you don't miss anything coming up. In today's episode, we're going to be focusing on a physical attribute. It's one that has become particularly important for FM22. That's right, it's stamina. Let's start by exploring exactly what stamina means. Stamina describes a player's ability to endure a high level of physical activity for extended periods of time. That's pretty straightforward and probably amounts to what I would define it as. So thinking about this, players with lower levels of stamina will tire more quickly. That's pretty straightforward as well. A tired player can be a big problem, since they will start to make more mistakes. This will be particularly evident for those players in a position which requires to get up and down the pitch more often. So I'm thinking here about wingers, wing backs, or even box-to-box midfielders, for example. The last thing you want is your fullback to fluff a pass and gift a 90th minute equaliser. That's just not very nice. That's the sort of risk you take by leaving a tired player on the pitch. In this version of FM, stamina has become a more important attribute than ever before. This is because SI have revamped the pressing system in the game, and this has also, according to them, made some of the high press tactics such as the gegenpress less overpowered. But unfortunately, this means a team which plays with a constant, intensive passing strategy will tire much more quickly than before. Higher stamina ratings in key positions is one way to counter this. Alternative strategies might include using a less intensive tactic, or perhaps utilising player-specific instructions to conserve the legs of stamina-weak players. Or even using a pressing tactic at just key moments during the game. Switch it off and on again. However, taking all this together, what we need to remember is that we need to think more carefully about the management of our players' fitnesses for the entirety of those 90 minutes. Stamina is tightly linked to work rate and also natural fitness, although natural fitness provides a more broad measure of a player's fitness and will relate to a player's recovery between games. I did a video previously on natural fitness in this series. Go and check that out if you like. I'll make sure there's a link to it at the end of this video. So ideally, you want a player with all of these three attributes. Not always possible, but one thing to look out for is a player with high work rate but low stamina, as these players will tire very, very quickly. While natural fitness is hard to train, stamina can be more easily enhanced through training. Stamina can be improved with individual training, which focuses on endurance. In group training, surprisingly broad physical training has the highest impact on stamina, with group endurance training being much less effective. So I'd stick to that individual endurance training now and again just to boost that stamina up. So that's stamina in a nutshell. I hope you have enjoyed that. If so, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We have more of these guides coming up over the next weeks and throughout the FM22 cycle. Let me know in the comments how important you think that stamina has become in FM22. Also, which player attribute should we look at next in the series? If you enjoy this type of content and want to see more, why not click on some of the other videos from the series, or alternatively, for a one-stop shop of player attributes, check out the link below to a Passion for FM guide which explores them all. That's it from me, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.